bloody First Punic War is at an end. Rome now expects little resistance as she uses her might and influence. The mere sight of her armies quashes any signs of opposition. Peace, however, never seems to last. Gallic tribes and mercenaries have marched from Transalpine Gaul into Etruria through an unguarded pass in the Apennines. To meet this invasion, the Romans have called on resources and manpower from across central and southern Italy. A powerful defensive force has been rapidly mobilized. They have outmaneuvered the Gauls, forcing these barbarians towards the Tuscan coast. Meanwhile, a second Roman army has landed at Pisa. The Gauls now have no line of retreat. They are surrounded, trapped. Assailed from both sides, the Gauls must fight for their very existence as a free people. Their only hope for survival is to quickly defeat the Roman forces in front of them. And then turn to deal with the Romans approaching from the rear. Or their defeat is certain.
Alright guys, alright, hey, it's EmpireErwinRommel, and I am going to try to post a Rome Total War historical battle. Right here I'm just turning on the war cry for all my chosen swordsmen, and right here I'm just pretty much just bringing back my warhounds back for a reason, because their cavalry can pretty much own them. Alright, here I'm just zooming in real quick to see if they do in their war cry, because it puts up their morale, which helps a lot. Right here, I'm just stretching out my line a tad, just, you know, to help. Doesn't do much, because I know I had to stop real quick to get my cavalry to countercharge the Roman cavalry that are coming right now. This battle was about 10 minutes and 27 seconds, but I've been having difficulty all day trying to edit this, because it's been really a pain in the butt, but I'll talk about that another time. Anyway, here on the left flank I rout their Roman cavalry. On the right flank I rout theirs too, but after a little bit more trouble. I countercharge my general to their general in the center, and also on the left flank I attacked two chosen swordsmen into their right flank, which is my left flank. I bring my warhounds on the left flank up and the right flank, and alright, I brought them back, but you know, on accident, never mind. Anyway, I reserve in the middle. I charge into to help my general. I try to kill their general. His general routs and stuff, but he gets kind of held up in his own men, and I couldn't kill him. His Astati meets me in the middle with a whole bunch of chosen swordman reserves that I have. On the left flank, I chose a swordman versus Astati, also, or Tiarai. I don't know. I can't see the screen; it's too small. My left flank, my cavalry is pretty much owning. My right flank cavalry pretty much in the middle right there, if you say. This is when I pull out my general. What are their units, you know, route. It's a big battle, a lot of dead Romans right there. I charge my Roman general, my Gaul general into the back of the Roman lines right down the left flank. They had a reserve unit right there, but I charge all my free chosen swordmen into them, and they rout nearly right away. I charge a reserve unit of chosen swordmen on the right flank to help my warhounds out. Who, well, basically against them, they're peasants, basically. Right here, I basically is cleaning up the army and getting ready for the second Roman army. If I don't get ready, then basically they'll, you know, get me, you know, unready. Anyway, I have my reserve unit of skirmisher war bands in the back right there. It's on the unit cards. It's the last one. I don't know why the computer, they just set up all the way behind my army, I guess, just in case. Anyway, I bring them up because they could help a lot. I'm using my cavalry to mop up any routing Roman soldiers. basically now I'm just cleaning up and retreating all my guys back and getting ready for the second Roman army. Yep. Just bringing back my general and my 2 cavalry units who have suffered a lot of casualties, more than I would have liked, but it's fine. Yep. Right here, just micromanaging my guys all around, so I'll talk to you when it gets more exciting. Just bringing back my skirmisher warbands right here. Those are my warhounds, but there is no warhounds in that unit, so they might as well just be peasants. So I'm just putting that group on the left flank to maybe go around, but they won't really do much because they're not upgraded. But they do have a lot in there in that unit. On the unit, they are the unit card with a dog on it. If you haven't noticed. Alright, right here, I see their Roman cavalry charging in. They do get a hit on my skirmisher warbands, but I counter-charge with my cavalry, and right when they touch them, basically, they rout like nothing. Their main army is still pretty far away, but they foolishly use their general to try to kill my skirmisher warbands, or I'm not really sure what they're trying to attack there. But all I do is I just take my nobles, and I pretty much just clash into them and kill their second general. Also, if you're wondering, the difficulty is on hard. Yeah. Alright, right here, I'm just reforming my line. Another group of Roman cavalry clashing me in the back, but they rout nearly right away because my nobles are just way better than their Roman cavalry. I was going to put my Roman cavalry over my Gaul cavalry on the left right there, but I decided not to. And then I see another group of Roman cavalry right there, and I just charge all 3 of my cavalry into them. But they basically rout just for my chosen swordsman, so my chosen swordsman basically kicked their ass right there. My cavalry just takes a few kills in there, and I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry about that. The reason I need to figure out how to do this easily, but I am back. I have to do this on I don't even know what it's called, but I'll explain it another time. But I am back. All right. Here I am just counter-charging all my infantry into their infantry, because this also helps, because they'll take I'll take more casualties if they charge into me, and then we'll both probably take just as amount of casualties if I charge into them. Also, because my units are way better than theirs, so infantry-wise, well, I'll just own them. Right here, I'm getting all my skirmisher units and stuff to use their pila, I guess you could say, and throw them. I'm getting my cavalry out of there. My general's pretty far out. Don't know why he's over there. But that's a TREI unit right there, and they pretty much kick cavalry's ass if they wanted to, especially because of their spears. Right here, I'm rounding nearly the whole Roman army. I'm trying my best and stuff to hold them out. But it's pretty much over at this point, considering that my units are way better. I have the cavalry advantage, and my infantry are just far superior than their infantry. But they do have one unit of Roman cavalry that stopped routing. It's right down the far right flank by the mountain, if you don't see, but I route them pretty quick. Here I circle around the whole entire, well, not all, a lot of the Roman infantry, and I pretty much kick their butt. Here I'm running up my what's it called, freaking cavalry into the back of the Terrarii. Although they do turn around and they get some kills on my cavalry, but not too much, because I do have a lot of stats, like, better cavalry and all that. I pretty much get them out of there because I don't want them staying in that fight, but I just bring all my infantry right here that is not doing anything and just attack the Terrarii and the rest of the Roman army. Alright, here I'm just cleaning up their archers. The battle is pretty much over right here. They do have a group of TREI left right there, if you don't see. Yep. I sent my cavalry to clean up their archers and stuff, but yeah. There's the TREI right there with this, the spears. Spears are highly effective against cavalry, but against their infantry, they're not very good unless you're like playing as the Greek city-states, which have the really long spears, which just pretty much kick ass. Here I use my general unit to clash in the back of the Terraria, and they rout nearly right away, if not right away. And on the far, yeah, over there, if you see my one, yeah, right here. If you see my well, that's the battle, but that was my Nova Cavalry clashing into the archers and stuff, and I win the battle here. I should have hit end game, would have saved me probably about 20 seconds, and I probably could have reached the time limit, but, you know, hopefully they'll still let me upload this with 10 minutes and 27 seconds. We will see. If they don't, I'll be pretty pissed off because I've been working on this video all day. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Here is the stats. Hero